As head of the Deaconess Foundation, some of the things I'm most proud of are, quite frankly, first, the team that we've been able to build. A diverse crew of professionals who are working in various areas and deeply committed to children in our region. Deaconess has invested over the course of the last 2 years in youth ambassadors at Mathews-Dickey Boys and Girls Club. This program assures that we educate rather than incarcerate young people. Throughout this process, young people have been able to determine their values, their own priorities, and their vision for the St. Louis metropolitan community. They've been able to speak to elected officials, to attorneys, to judges, to talk to them about what their desire is for the future. And hopefully, by doing so, they've been able to impact those policymakers, those decision makers in our region, and we'll see greater impact and outcomes for young people that is actually informed by their voices.
Living in a culture of violence and death contributes to teenagers dropping out of school and ending up in prison. That is one conclusion of a report about young people in St. Louis written by young people in St. Louis. Today, they had a chance to tell the community what else is causing so many kids to fail. Fox 2's Paul Shankman is in North St. Louis with what can be done to save a generation.
In the consciousness-raising aftermath of Ferguson, there has been a lot of conversations about troubled youth, but not many of those conversations have involved young people themselves, which is something these people are trying to change.
My father is a prime example of this. He got involved with the wrong crowd and went down the wrong path and is now paying for it right now in prison.
Their tales were harrowing and heartfelt as young people lunched with adults at Mathews-Dickey to talk about why so many kids drop out of school and end up in jail. The adults had their say as well.
We're not educated, we're going to incarcerate. We're either going to send it to Penn State or we're going to send it to the state Penn.
All this started back in March when 20 young men and women from the Mathews-Dickey Youth Ambassadors Group began trying to identify why so many young people are in trouble with the law and what could solve the problem. After 4 meetings, they came up with a list of 10 issues, which they presented this afternoon to community leaders. Some are obvious, like drug use and family instability, but others are more understated problems, like the lure of quick money, depression, and the effect of death and loss.
I'm not sure that things were said that adults didn't know or that youth didn't know, but I think there's a difference in emphasis, right? What do we place a priority on? And I think adults often think that they know what's most important.
The students offered a long list of solutions, like giving kids more constructive things to do after school, but they also believe simply having a way for them to be heard like they were today could make a difference.
We hope to accomplish a worldwide spread of teenagers knowing that it is okay to stand up and make your opinion known about what you think and getting help to reach and accomplish your goals.
The question now is whether the discussion leads to action once everyone has left the room. In North St. Louis, Paul Shankman, Fox 2 News.
Certainly makes you think about the possibilities. The funding that helps support this initiative came from the Deaconess Foundation, which has pledged to make funds available for a second phase.